good way to think about it is when you're in forward, it's funny because everybody has it backwards. They have the right mind, but then they have it backwards. They think Gigante is better defensively because your body is farther away. Realistically, my body's farther away, but that gives me less options defensively. I can't shift to rear weight. I have a hard time retreating because my lead leg, that's going to give me the most power to get backwards, is already extended. Forward weight is actually the best defensively because I can push off my front foot easier and I can shift all the way back to rear weight to avoid something. Forward weight, a lot of people think is the best offensively, but you have the least power and the least speed because your back foot's are loaded, but you are closer to your opponent. So it seems faster to them because there's less distance, but technically it's slower. Rear weight, technically, has the most distance to travel to hit the opponent, but you can travel the furthest the easiest. And you have more places you can trick your opponent along the way. Because forward weight, if you attack, I could just retreat. If you attack, I could retreat and shift to middle. If you attack again, I could shift to rear weight. Rear weight, if I attack you, I could extend and go to middle, and then lunge. I could extend, go to middle, forward weight, lunge. I could extend, go to middle, forward weight, heel kick, push. I could go middle weight, extend, lunge. I could go forward weight, extend, lunge. I could go middle, forward weight, extend, push.
Yeah, a lot more.
Fucking shit ton of options. So there's actually a drill that I have people do where they start in forward weight, and I do it with the clock. Start in forward weight, extend. Start forward weight, extend, lunge. Start in forward weight, lunge, extend. Start in middle weight, extend. Start in middle weight, extend, lunge. Start in middle weight, extend, forward weight, lunge. Start in rear weight, extend, lunge. Start in rear weight, extend, middle weight, lunge. Start in rear weight, extend, middle weight, forward weight, lunge. And you go through all of them so your body knows how to do all of them. So you can do any of them. Then you can go rear weight, middle weight, extend, lunge. Rear weight, middle weight, forward weight, extend, lunge. And then you do all of them with a push. Extend, middle weight, forward weight, lunge, push. So your body knows how to separate any segments that you want, however you need. Because like I said before, in the end it just breaks down to not sword before body, not body before sword, but just using whichever segments you want. If I can get you to react, so weight distributions are one of the most tricky and underutilized things in fencing. So I could simply, if I can get you to react off a weight extension, I still have all my segments left. So if I am in middle weight and I go to forward weight and you go to parry because I got you to move, I can still lunge, I can still extend, and I can still body void. But if I extend and you react, then now I have to try and use my body to hit you. I don't really have a whole lot left. If I use my weight shift to disengage, and I just shift weights and I disengage and you attack me, I still have the tempo of my wrist, which is fast enough to stop your parry. If I weight shift disengage and you attack me, I also still have my retreat. So whenever you weight shift, you have all of your other important segments left. So the more you can get your opponent to respond off a weight shift, the more they wasted their retreat or their... So like, for example, if I'm in rear weight and you're the type of fencer that always parries and retreats at the same time, if I make it look like I'm attacking you as I shift to forward weight and you parry and you retreat, I have everything left.
Do you find yourself using more of the weight than the actual... How do we just get at that? I'm trying to think how you would word that. Do you find yourself like that's more of a key factor?
I do more weight shift feints and movements than anyone else I know. And they work extremely, extremely well for me. I don't see many other people doing that. Because, like the Tigers, for example, They say you should never do anything to lose balance, and they think a weight shift is losing balance because they're like, well, if you're forward weight, now you have to pull all your weight back to retreat. But you don't. If I'm forward weight, I can just fucking retreat.
Yeah.
Right? And then so the issue is like people tend to have it backwards, where they're like rear weight's better defensively. And so they're getting torn up because they're in rear weight
Trying to be defensive.
So a lot of people have I don't know, I could be fucking wrong. The thing is like, the reason why I think a lot of people might have misunderstood Gigante, this could be my interpretation of it, I could be fucking wrong, but watch, grab your sword, okay? So a lot of people doing Gigante are starting here. Now, a lot of people will do the plates, but not follow the concepts. Gigante says that when the opponent attacks, you should parry and attack at the same time because they're going to have a harder chance of parrying it, which is good logic, okay? But if I'm in rear weight and you attack me, and I try to parry and attack you at the same time,
you're out of range.
I'm out of range. That now I have to lean. This is 2 tempos. If I'm in a normal weight and you attack me, and I attack and lean and cover at the same time, now I can hit you right as you're coming forward into your attack. You're going to have a hard time parrying it, and then if you retreat, now I follow. So once again, I'm normal. You attack me. I shift to rear weight, and then if you go back, then I follow, and now it looks like the plates of Gigante.
Gotcha.
Which is how I like to do it a lot of times. Or I'll attack, boom, I leave an opening, they go for the opening, I'll shift to rear weight. Also because, say you parried me here, right? My shift to rear weight also frees my sword, gets me the parry, and then I can attack without having to leave range.